We've had a good look round yesterday around Cape Town, came to see the facilities and they're decent, as you can see. It's a very nice area in Pinelands of Cape Town. It's got off to a decent start this morning. The boys have not done too bad. There's certainly one or two decent players here. It's only a camp full of 20 kids, we only wanted 20. We're looking to build Cape Town as we go. It's a beautiful place, Cape Town. It's fantastic that Bolton Wanderers is expanding, and we've had a great trip out in South Africa. Bloemfontein was fantastic. Cape Town's backing that up. 2 or 3 of these boys will get the opportunity to come on the Grand Skills as well. So all you Bolton fans, look out for these boys when they're over here. There's 1 or 2 bright sparks here as well. And we've got a busy few days. We've got a game this evening to go and watch, and then we're at an opening of an academy, not a Bolton one. We've just been invited along as VIPs, so we'll enjoy that. The weather's taken a bit of a turn for the worst here in Cape Town, but we're not letting that deter from our focus and what we've been trying to achieve, the 4As, and certainly these boys and their attitude's been terrific. The facilities have been good. It's Pinelands High School. It's in a very nice area of Cape Town. Some beautiful exclusive properties. We even got a few thatched cottages here, so it does feel a little bit like home. But it's been a great experience, the whole South Africa trip, from Bloemfontein last week and this week, with 1 or 2 boys here in Cape Town from the townships. And it's been absolutely one of the most, as I say, humbling experiences that as a coach I've experienced. And I've been very lucky what I've done travelling the world with Bolton Wanderers, but this has been incredible. And to see how these boys mix, you know, you've got some wealthy people here and real poverty amongst our groups that we've had, and the cultural experience that we've tried to offer as well, and the life skills, the value we've tried to put across. We've already had such positive feedback from the boys and the parents, so we know what we're doing is right. We need to stick with it, and the rewards will come. But it's been a thoroughly enjoyable experience, and thank you South Africa for making us feel very welcome. Okay boys, we're here on the 3rd day and the final day of our Bolton Wanderers 3-day Simsport Cape Town South Africa experience. How have you found it? If I start with you, Matthew, how have you found the camp? What have you learned and what you're going to take away?
Well, I learned new stuff today.
Like what, Matthew?
Well, we learned about receiving the ball right and trying to create space. So I'll be taking that home, and probably, you know, working on my goal towards the future so that you can learn more stuff. Good.
And you've had a few names, you've had a few nicknames while you've been here. You've been Kaka today, you were Rooney, Wazza yesterday. How's your experience been on the camp down?
It was nice, and I'd like to come here again sometime.
Well, hopefully we'll be back again. It'd be nice to see you on. What do you think you've learned? What's something you're going to take away from your experience with Bolton Wanderers?
That you must be 2 seconds, 2 touches on the ball, and not to create space.
Good. Well done. You 2 boys are obviously big football fans, and I've seen that, your enthusiasm for the game. If there was one word that you'd think that the coaches at Bolton, myself and Luke, have said constantly, what would that be about football? Start with you, Matthew. One word.
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. What I was asking was, if there was one word, and you think of things like the 4As that we've talked about, one word that would stand out that you're going to take away.
Probably my
Athleticism. So you're going to work on that. Is that a goal you're going to try and set yourself to work on?
Yes, or my attitude.
Attitude. Good boy. And what about you? What would you say a word that you'll take away?
My awareness.
Your awareness, good. And that's awareness in receiving the ball. And we did some little drills with that, and you certainly have improved there, so well done you two. It's been a pleasure having you on the camp. Good luck with your football careers, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Here we are with two brothers that have been on the camp here. How have you found the Bolton Wanderers camp, the Wanderers experience? What's it been like for you?
It's been great. I've learnt a lot of stuff tactically, and my ability I think has improved, and I've learnt a lot of things I never knew before.
Give us a couple of those. What?
My awareness, I think, and also creating space is something I've learnt how to do, and I think my passing has also improved.
Good. And what about you?
I think the main thing I've learned is passing, that you must put weight and accuracy into it.
Good. Like the pace of a pass.
Yeah.
And that's something that we've tried to get across on the camp. And what about when we did the little class session? Think of something that in the class session, you know, we did DVDs and obviously we showed you the Reebok, but we did some sports psychology and stuff. Give us something that you think from the class session you might have taken away.
Well, I've realised how much work it takes to become a professional footballer, and it's not an easy life, how much they actually have to put in to get out what they get.
Well said.
I think the most important thing is I realise that skill isn't that important, and practice and motivation, that is.
Good boy. You've been an absolute pleasure, you two. It's fantastic having a couple of brothers on. I know we commented that you didn't feel you were close. I'm telling you now, you're close. I hope that stays like that. Family's important. Well done. You've been an absolute pleasure having on the camp. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Here's the group for the final session that they've got on the 3 days working with Wanderers. The Bolton Wanderers experience has been a terrific one for them. The coaching really does seem to lack a little bit in the grassroots side of South Africa. Luke's now finishing off with a little bit of a following on from the passing and receiving, but we're going to take it into a little bit of a finishing drill and a crossing drill. We always try and finish off on a Friday with a bit of the shooting because the kids love that. The sun's come out, so it's made it a nice day. It gives us a terrific backdrop of Table Mountain there in all its glory in the sunshine. The emphasis we've really put on the camp is the controlled pass, move and awareness. That peek over the shoulder, creating space to receive, creating space for others. And it's been difficult for some of these boys because they are very, very basic in the way that they know about the game and understand the game. The one thing I'd say though is these boys are big Premier League fans, and now they're big Bolton Wanderers fans. Forget your Man Uniteds and your Chelseas and Liverpools. They may have started supporting them at the start of the week, but now these are Bolton fans. They'll be on the website, checking results, checking our website, seeing whereabouts we are in the world, and hopefully we do see these boys again because they've been terrific. Their attitude's been first class, and we've had a good laugh and a joke with them, but when it's time for football they've tried their best, and with such a mixed ability group they certainly have all interacted and they've been absolutely terrific. It's been a pleasure. Thank you South Africa, and we'll see you soon.